Hello everybody, I'm GHG and welcome back to this tutorial series, and in today's episode we are going to create a teleport bow. As you can see, we're inside the plugin of our last episode, and just as the previous episode, we are going to register a new event. Listener class, new teleport bow, and then this of course. And what the teleport bow does is if you shoot an arrow and it hits the ground, it's gonna teleport you, or if it hits an entity, it's gonna teleport you to either the entity or the ground, aka the place where you shot your arrow at. So event handler public void, and to get this we need to do the projectile hit on projectile hit, and that's a projectile hit event, not the projectile launch event, the hit event. And of course Ctrl Shift O to implement. And first thing we want to do, because a projectile is not only an arrow from a bow, and we only want to get the arrow from a bow. So first we want to see if e.get so entity, either get entity, that's like the arrow in our case, .get shooter, .get shooter is an instance of player, because we only want to know when a player hits, not when a skeleton shoots and hits something. We do not want to teleport the skeleton towards that. Second thing to do is check if e.get, wait, we first get the player, let me first get the player. Player equals e.get player, e.get entity, I mean entity, typing entity .get shooter, get shooter, and of course we need to cast that to a player because it will return a living entity. We want to have that, and then we're gonna check, because either we check for what projectile it is, or we can just check whether player.get inventory .get item in main hand equals material.bow. So we can either check if it's an arrow, or we can check if it's a bow. And you can add like the has metadata, is has custom name, etc, etc, display name, item meta, but I'm not going to do that. You can do that yourself. I've explained it in the item meta episode, how to check for custom names, or I didn't, and you just need to figure it out yourself. But then we're gonna, because there's now two options, either you hit a block or you hit a entity. So to distinguish between both, if e.get hit block, and if that equals null, it means we hit an entity. So we're gonna do player.teleport teleport towards e.get hit entity, and then close off. And what this means is, because we did not hit a block, so hit block equals null, or there's no block that we hit, we teleport to the entity. And as you could already guess, else if e.get hit entity equals null, then of course we hit a block and we do player.teleport towards e.get hit block .get location, but that will teleport to the location of the block. So we need to add 0x 1y and 0z to just be above the block and not inside the block. And that's it for today's episode. See you over on the server where we check this cool code out. We're back into the coding again because I made a little mistake. Get item in main hand should also include .get type. So previously it was this, and then we do not get any teleportation. So just add get type and you're fixed. And let's go check it out for real on the server. We're inside Minecraft now. I've started up the server, and let's go take a look at what we have created. And all you need, of course, is a bow, an arrow, and then just shoot at, let's say, that block, and you'll teleport over there, and you'll teleport over there. As you can see, the facing gets reset with every time you hit So if I'm like facing that way and we face the other way, because it will automatically transport you, have you face in a certain direction. And that's it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you got any feedback or suggestions, there's a link down below in the description box to our Discord, or just post a comment saying what you want to see, or saying that you love my videos, or whatever. I don't care, or I actually do care, but see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.